This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Governor Ron DeSantis is asking for years of detailed records from Florida's public universities and colleges and giving them a tight deadline to respond. WMNF's Chris Young reports the audit is part of Florida's DOGE efforts launched in February to eliminate waste in state government.
The request came in a letter, which was published by the Tampa Bay Times. It was sent from the governor's office to university presidents and asked for detailed information, including grants, job descriptions, and salaries for the last 6 years, with a tight deadline of April 18th. David Simmons is an engineering professor and faculty senate president at the University of South Florida. He says information they're asking for can easily be found online and puts additional stress on universities.
It takes money from the university. It takes time away from faculty and staff that could be doing innovation or supporting students. And I think all our faculty and staff probably are feeling that burden.
Simmons adds that faculty at USF are proud of the work they do. Chris Young, WMNF News.
DeSantis furthered his attack on the State House of Representatives Wednesday. WMNF's Noah Vinsky reports on the governor's remarks in Orlando.
The battle between Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and the Republican-led House of Representatives continues. The latest jab came Wednesday when he was speaking at a National Home Rental Council event in Orlando. DeSantis touted Florida's national rankings and alleged success against the COVID-19 pandemic before turning his ire toward the House. He accused the House of trying to undo policies he's put in place as governor.
They're basically running for office on the Florida successes, the Florida model, and then they're getting in and they're trying to undercut that, thinking that somehow their voters aren't going to know that that's what they're doing.
Florida Politics first reported on the governor's remarks. DeSantis has attacked the chamber several times this week. He called the House of Representatives obstructionists during a Panama City press conference on Monday. It's the latest installment in a months-long rift between DeSantis and House Speaker Daniel Perez. DeSantis has accused Perez of being too closely linked to Democrats, including trial lawyer and Democratic donor John Morgan. Noah Vinsky, WMNF News.
DeSantis has attacked the House during several press conferences. Amid the feud, the chamber's budget chairman on Friday sent letters to 6 state agencies. The probe into government spending by the DeSantis administration spending was ordered by Republican House Speaker Daniel Perez and raised questions about potentially missing state-owned vehicles, agency leaders earning 6-figure salaries while living in other states, and millions of dollars of interest paid on a prison facility that has not been built. The most high-profile issue involves a $10 million donation to the state's largest Medicaid managed care provider made to the Hope Foundation Incorporated, a direct support organization tied to a program of Florida First Lady Casey DeSantis. The donation was part of a $67 million settlement with the State Agency for Healthcare Administration, with $57 million going to the agency and $10 million going to the foundation. The letters sent Friday by Republican House Budget Chairman Lawrence McClure targeted the Agency for Healthcare Administration, the Department of Education, the Florida State Guard, the Department of Management Services, the Department of Corrections, and the Division of Emergency Management. The House and Senate approved their proposed budgets on Wednesday, setting up negotiations on a final spending plan over the final weeks of the legislative session, which is scheduled to end May 2nd. The Trulieve Medical Marijuana Company contributed $19.6 million during the first 3 months of 2025 to a renewed effort to pass a constitutional amendment that would allow recreational use of marijuana, according to a newly filed finance report. The Division of Elections received 150,804 valid signatures for the initiative, according to its website. Smart and Safe Florida would need to submit 880,062 valid signatures to get on the ballot. An educator who received a swastika armband anonymously in the mail said he was absolutely disgusted by the item. Dawn Dunn, an 8th grade teacher at Bonita Springs Charter, received the armband with a note that said, "You've been selected to join our exclusive group." Sunshine today with highs in the mid-80s. Clear tonight with overnight lows in the lower 60s. Sunny skies tomorrow with highs in the lower 80s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.